Hey YouTube, True Emergence here. I'm going to be on God Talk tonight from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. and I wanted everybody to know, and anybody that is interested to check it out. I think some of my subscribers actually subbed from there when I called in one day. They had Aaron Raw, Bionic Commando, DPR Jones, and many others. They have columnists from different places like the Huffington Post. They have people who've worked with, Richard Dawkins and different atheist charities, and it's an amazing show. I'm extraordinarily flattered that they want me on at all, and it's just going to be kind of an open forum panel asking different questions from about a range of different topics tonight, and I'm just going to read off exactly who's going to be there. Joining us to talk about highlights from 2010 and what we expect from the next year will be a form of several guests from previous shows, including a mix of free-thinking atheists, Christians, ex-Mormons, and spiritualists. Ex-Mormons, not Mormons. Mormons are similar, but webbed. Adam, the man of the earth, our new co-host and atheist activist. Sherry Lawson, the first guest we have ever had on the show and author of The Spell of Religion. Dakota O'Leary, educator, columnist, and news reporter at GodDiscussion.com. Lee Burton, Christian dominionist expert and author of the forthcoming book, Palin's America, God, Guns, and Greed. The Honest Discussioner, YouTube activist who always has interesting insight on a variety of topics. Chris Rhoda. Sorry, I had to say that. Author of Liars for Jesus and blogger at the Huffington Post. Alexander, freethinker and photographer known as True Emergence on YouTube. Thinking he wanted to be a pastor, he eventually left seminary to find his own truth. Calls are always welcome, and of course our internet chat room will be open. This show is scheduled for 2 hours, but 3 hours are reserved in case everyone has a lot to talk about, and is often the case. Yes, I was planning on being a pastor when I was younger, and I was taking seminary classes. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I mean, they've been planning on doing like a walking out show with people who have been extraordinarily involved in church and slowly eventually moved out of that lifestyle. And so I'm, talking to one of the women who works on the show. She was interested in, maybe having me on the show because I have a very long-winded story about it. A lot of experience in the church. Don't know if I ever said I was going to be a pastor to any of you guys, or all of you rather. But yeah, I was. I was actually in seminary classes. It was very interesting to me. But ironically, the more I wanted it, the more I would ask questions because I wanted to be a good pastor and be able to answer all the questions I was unsure about. And one thing about asking questions when you're a Christian is that you won't be a Christian for long.